Hi, my name is Danny, and I'm currently backpacking around Southeast Asia with my boyfriend Richard. I spent loads of time watching other people's videos on packing before I left, so here's mine, which hopefully will be helpful for you too. I've got my bum bag, my Osprey 40 litres, and now also my Osprey 20 litres, and that's all I have, like 2 main bags and my bum bag. This is my backpack. It's the Osprey 40 litre Fairview from 2018, that's when I bought it. This exact model you can't get anymore. But you can get a newer model. The reason I bought this is firstly because it is 40 litres and that's the maximum size that you can have as carry-on in most airlines. And it's sturdy. It's got a handle here that I can use to carry. It's got really big zips, really strong handle here. And the straps are really good as well. It's designed specifically, this one, for smaller torsos. So narrower shoulders, so I just feel like it fits my body better. On the outside are these 2 pockets that I generally don't keep much in, just because this bag, when it's full, kind of bulges out like this, so it doesn't really keep a water bottle in very well. But here is a waterproof cover for this backpack. I'm going to show you the main compartment. As you can see, I use packing cubes. Not for everything, I've got some loose stuff here, but for my clothes I use packing cubes. These are compression packing cubes, so at the moment this is like as small as they can go, but when you undo this black zip, look how much extra space you get, more importantly how much smaller it gets. So I find these compression cubes are really helpful. Here I have cutlery. I used to have a knife as well, but I had to get rid of it to go on a train in Laos. I have my laundry bag. This is my kind of mishmash of personal care makeup items. A sarong. This is my underwear and socks bag. My waterproof toothbrush and toothpaste. Moisturiser, which I didn't originally bring out with me, but decided that I missed having, so I bought some of that in Boots in Thailand as well. Some shampoo and conditioner that I haven't finished from home. This is my international multi-country power adapter. I got this one specifically because you can have 3 different inputs here, including USB-C at the bottom, your plug here, and yeah, this one just lets you use it for like loads of different countries. This is the one that I'm using at the moment for Laos. I bought this one on Amazon. And then here in the net side, if I open this, I have another bag from Urban Outfitters that I use if I need something bigger than a bum bag when I'm going out for the day, but don't want to take a backpack. So it's just kind of like a crossbody bag that's quite nice. Contact lenses that I haven't actually worn yet, but I'm away for a year, so usually I use these at home when I go on a night out. So if there are any night outs in my future, I might use these. A spare pair of glasses in case my current ones break. Lots of these retainer tablets, because I wear a retainer once a week, and that's just to clean it properly. Pritt stick seems really random, I know, but I have a notebook that I'm using, or like a scrapbook, and everything paper that I'm collecting I'm sticking in as I go. Then I have 2 bikinis, and then this here is my towel, my travel towel. It's microfiber from Dock and Bay. It's a big one, and this is mainly to go to the beach because the hotels and hostels that I'm staying in generally have towels. These are the 2 bikinis. I have one here from Damson Madder, and then just one from ASOS. This is a high-waisted one, and this is like a low one. If you want to see both of these properly, they're in my Ibiza vlog. But I only have 2 bikinis with me. I think that's fine. It would be nice to have more for variety, but to save space, I only have 2. Let's go through packing cube 1, which is all of my like lower body clothes. That sounds strange, but all of my trousers and shorts mainly. First thing I have are beach trousers. These are oversized, really comfy, cream trousers that go with loads of things. So they're nice and airy for hot weather. The next thing I have are Gilly Hicks trousers that I use for travel days and for hiking in. These are lightweight again, and they're fine in hot weather. Some trousers that I bought in Bali 5 years ago that I still wear, and they have a matching bandeau top, which is really cute. So this is like a really dark blue, and they're all the long trousers that I have, and then we move on to shorts. So here are some really creased linen shorts that I got off of ASOS. To continue the shorts, I have black cycling shorts, which are just like easy to style. These are really thin. These are from ASOS. These go with like loads of different tops as well, like mix and matching. A lot of my colours are kind of like neutral, other than a few pink items, just because then it's easier to match things and create new outfits. And then we have this mini skirt, like black mini skirt that I have not worn once, but I'm only 3 weeks in, and a lot of that time has been in Laos, which is a really modest country, so I wouldn't wear this here. But I'm hoping I'll get the chance to wear this. Here is an oversized beach outfit. It's a jumpsuit. It has like quite an open back, and this is great for just lounging about when it's really hot weather. Like I said, on the beach. I got this in Chiang Mai 5 years ago. And the last pair of shorts, which I'm wearing right now, are black shorts, which are just a bit shorter. They're cotton, and they're just really comfy. Hey, let me show you Pack and Keep 2. This is just tops, shirts, vest tops. This is a smaller bag. It's a small white vest top that I wear. Sometimes we're going out, but I also sleep in it. It takes up like no room. The next thing I have is like very similar. It's a small black vest top. I wear when it's obviously like hot weather, but not wearing in Laos right now because it shows too much belly and shoulder. I have a black crop t-shirt from Zara here that I tend to wear on travel days. I kind of wish it wasn't so cropped actually. I don't have any big slouchy t-shirts, but I just thought that would take up too much room. So yeah, I've gone with this. Next here is one of my favourites. It is a big white beach shirt. It's oversized, again from Zara, and I wear this over the top of things and also just as a shirt. It's really comfy and very like breathable. It's linen, which again is why it's so creased. All my clothes are very creasy. Next top is this vest top from H&M. It is a workout top. My next vest top is from ASOS. Really small and lightweight, really breathable because it's like got huge armholes here. This is a little bandeau top, which goes with the same colour blue trousers that I bought in Bali 5 years ago. This is like a little vest top bralette type of thing for a night out, and I just wear a black bra underneath this. And then there's the top that I'm wearing at the moment, which is linen, short sleeved, and is really nice in hot weather. In my underwear bag, I have 8 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of period underwear, like 6 pairs of white trainer socks, and 2 pairs of hiking socks. I know some people say don't take a raincoat to Southeast Asia because it's too hot, but if you're going in the rainy season, I would really, really recommend it. I've worn this loads over the last 3 weeks. It's amazing. I love it. It was kind of expensive. Managed to get it in the sale. It was £126. Well worth the money. As you can see, it packs down. It's not like the smallest thing in the world, but it packs into itself rather than having to take a separate bag. So this is like super useful. A sarong is necessary if you are going to a temple and you haven't covered your shoulders or your knees. So this is something that you can just have with you in your bag and then quickly wrap around you if necessary. This is my bucket hat, which I bought for Ibiza earlier in the year. It's the only hat I have with me, and I use it mostly for rain at the moment because it's rainy season, but obviously I use it for sunshine as well. And one of the best things about it is that it's got loops, And that means I can put it onto a carabiner and then put that on my bum bag and just carry it around. So when I get to cooler climates, I might have to buy a few more thermal things, in South America, for example. But at the moment, this is suiting me fine, and I do have room in my bag for more clothes if needed. Now let me show you what's inside my makeup shower bag. Floss. This is my favourite floss and the one that I use in the UK. So I have 4 packs of floss. I have with me some disposable razors. These I bought in the UK. I don't think the ones here are quite as good. So I bought, I think, about 4 of these. A black hairband. I kind of have hairbands everywhere. Just in case I lose one, I can just find it somewhere else. I have BB cream. I've not used it once. I'm hoping that I will use it maybe on some nights out, maybe when I get to Bali, which is where we're spending the year. It's a tiny bottle, but because I'm not going to use it often, I'm pretty sure it will last me the whole year. I have some lip gloss. I have actually been using this. Lipstick, I haven't worn yet. It's a very bright colour, so it'll be another night out thing. I'm sure I'll use it at some point, but it doesn't like take up any room, so I'm fine having it with me. Nail scissors that I keep in this plastic bag, which is pointless because it's broken through at the end. I have with me 4 toothbrush heads for my travel toothbrush that I keep in this little case. So yeah, it's got 1 toothbrush head at the moment, and then 4 more, which will be fine to change every few months. This is really lightweight, I really recommend this. It does take batteries rather than being rechargeable, which is the only downside, but yeah, it is really slim and the case is really good as well. A very small nail file, some brown eyeshadow, which I have actually used a couple of times when I was in Bangkok, maybe one night in Chiang Mai. So yeah, it's just one little pot of Barry M. Some tweezers, couldn't live without these. This here, one of the most important things that I have and would be very difficult to replace, is a menstrual cup for when I'm on my period. I've usually used tampons at home, but I bought this specifically for travelling. I've had 1 period while travelling that I've used it for so far. I'm kind of getting to grips with it. I still prefer tampons at the moment, but I'm hoping after a few more uses it will be fine. This is the Intima 1 menstrual cup. As you can see, it like packs down into this little case, so it's like perfect size. I can keep it in my bum bag if I think I'm about to come on my period. But at the moment, I'm not really brave enough to change this in a public toilet in Southeast Asia. They like generally don't have sinks in, don't have toilet paper in. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a detailed video about how to cope on your period in Southeast Asia while backpacking, because it's actually a bit of a challenge. It's definitely doable, but there's a few tips and tricks I have to share, I think, that would help if you're on your period traveling. This is a Diva Wash, which is menstrual cup cleaner. This here is hair oil. My hair has been getting really frizzy in the humid weather, and I'm used to having hair straighteners. I wish I had hair straighteners with me. Would have been pointless to bring in terms of like the amount of space it takes up and everything, but I would love to be able to straighten my hair every day. Instead, it just looks like this, unfortunately. But this sometimes helps if I've blow dried it, just to make it a bit less fluffy. It smells really nice actually too. Some deodorant. So I used to have spray deodorant, but to use the train in Laos, I had to throw it away because aerosols are banned. Okay, here's the front section, which I actually don't keep much in at all. There's a laptop section here, but I find that it's not useful because the bag bulges and it will just break my laptop. I do at the moment have my Kindle in here, and I have my waterproof bags. So this is like a 20-litre waterproof bag. I have a bum bag version as well. And the other thing that I keep in here are my sandals. They're my Tavers. They live in that front section of my backpack. These are my Adidas Ultra Boosts, and generally on travel days I'll be wearing these, or I'll be wearing my Tavers. If I'm wearing my sandals, then I'll put these in my backpack, and they do just about fit because I can squish them down. I have a third pair of shoes, which are these Adidas Terex hiking shoes. So these are great. I'm really glad I brought them. I was only going to bring my Adidas Ultra Boost trainers, and sandals, but my Ultra Boost would probably be so muddy if I didn't have these. So I'm glad that I have 3 pairs. They're pretty lightweight as well. So yeah, those are my 3 pairs of shoes that I have with me. In the very front section of my backpack, in this little pocket here, I have a spare eye mask on a carabiner, a spare pack of pocket tissues, and a head torch. And the last thing I have are in here, in this little pouch, are prescription goggles, like swimming goggles. There's also a couple of things that I haven't shown you that I have with me. I'm traveling with my partner Richard, so he's carrying some things for the both of us. He has less clothes than me, so he has more room in his bag. So a first aid kit, our pharmacy bag, and also the GoPro. This is our pharmacy bag, so in it are some medicines that either of us might need. The first thing in this bag are chlorine tablets, so this cleans water. I have a few emergency tampons. This here is used to clean our life straws, fabric wash leaves. So there are a few things in the pharmacy bag that aren't strictly medicines like this, but it kind of felt like the most sensible place to put them. So this is if we want to do a sink wash of our clothes. These are Rennies, some ibuprofen, paracetamol, constipation relief tablets. These are like a knockoff of Daylite, so like rehydration sachets. This is Imodium, so this is anti-diarrhea tablets. More backup earplugs. A mini sewing kit. This is congestion relief tablets that I take when I fly. This is a little sachet of mosquito repellent lotion that we got given in a hotel, so I've kept that in here. Paracetamol. And paracetamol. This is my bum bag. It's basically all of my essentials. So here's the main compartment. This back compartment is where I keep my cash. So in the main compartment, I have a hairbrush that I take with me. It's like a foldable one with a pocket mirror inside. I have hand sanitizer, which is essential when traveling Southeast Asia. I have a hairband, which is usually on my wrist, but it's in my bum bag today. Another mini one. Tissues, because a lot of toilets in Southeast Asia do not have toilet paper in. This used to have the actual pocket tissues inside, but I'm just reusing the plastic now by putting toilet paper in, so that when I'm out and about, I can have loo roll on me. This is my mini medical kit. So it's just paracetamol, ibuprofen, and plasters. This is my SPF lip balm for when it's sunny outside. When it's not sunny, I have just Vaseline. Tiger Balm, I bought this in Thailand. It's an essential for, mainly I use it for mosquito bites. So it stops it itching. And if you have any aches and pains, this really helps, I find. Really cheap as well. And then I have just some chewing gum that I've had since the UK and have not used once, but have been carrying around with me. So kind of unnecessary. This is an Olbus inhaler. So I generally use this for flights on airplanes because I get really congested and I get ear pain, and sometimes this helps. I think that's it. I think this is literally rubbish. This is from a green tea bag that I had in there. So yeah, that is everything in there. Like I said, this part is just money. Oh, the only other thing that I keep in here, I've got a lot of cash because I'm in Laos right now and they don't use coins. Earplugs, so both for sleeping and if I were to go to a bar with loud music. So that's the bum bag. I have a cute little key ring on it that I got from Chiang Mai night market with lots of veg. And then I've got carabiner because sometimes I keep my bucket hat on it because my bucket hat has loops. This is the Daylite Plus bag and I love it. It's so good. In the front section here, there's nothing at the moment, but sometimes I'll just put my passport in there if I'm going through the airport. If I need like quick access, then I'll have it in here, but otherwise I don't really use this front section. So I've got a notebook that I've been not really writing in, but mostly like sticking things in. Any activities that we do, like leaflets from hotels. Yeah, so it's basically my little scrapbook. Inside here is a bottle holder. I've got my Lark bottle here, and it has UV light so that it kills harmful bacteria in the tap water. It's also insulated, which I like because it means that my water stays cold. I'm just cutting in here to show you the Lark. It's a bit battered. I've had it a few years now, but it's got at the top here. This is the UV light inside. That is cleaning the water, so it's meant that I can use tap water instead of buying plastic bottles all of the time. I like Lark, I recommend it. It is heavier to have a insulated bottle, but like I said, it's nice to have cold water when you're in a hot country. The other side, I have an eye mask, waterproof cover for my small backpack. Opening up this front pocket here, sun cream and mosquito repellent lotion. I bought this here in Laos, and this is some sun cream from back in England, but I have bought some more because this is about to run out soon. Sunglasses, they're prescription sunglasses, so I really hope they don't break. I have in here a battery pack, which I've only used once. I think, 5 years ago when I last travelled, I would have used this a lot more, but my phone battery is actually really good now. So I've only used it a few times, but it's good to have. A life straw that I've attached via a carabiner. We haven't had to use this yet, but I'm glad I have it. And I also have some more earplugs. My headphones. That's everything in the front pocket. In the main compartment, I have all of my tech stuff. So I got this from Amazon, it's really good. Got two main sections, and then inside you can really neatly put away all of the tech things that you need. Mostly just like charging wires and batteries for cameras. Here I have my external hard drive. This is a terabyte. I like to put all of my photos from my camera straight on here rather than on my laptop, and then also onto a Google Drive so it's in the cloud. Next is my camera, which I keep in this waterproof bag. It's a Fujifilm XS20. It's great, I love it. It's really lightweight. I've got like just one lens, the smallest, most lightweight lens that they had, and the cheapest lens. It takes really good photos. I've only just started trying videos on it, so I can't speak on the video quality yet, but for photos it's amazing. Let me know if you want me to talk more about this camera. I think it's such a good travel camera, and I'll put some photos up. So these are some of the photos that I've taken with it through Thailand and Laos. It works so well in different conditions. It's not so good in low light conditions, but I think that's more the lens than anything. I could just get a better lens for that when I get home. But I didn't want to take an expensive lens with me while traveling. And it works really well at sunsets. And it's just all around a great camera. The only downside to this camera is it hasn't got weather sealing, so it's not so great in dusty conditions or like rainy conditions. I wouldn't use it, but other than that, yeah, it's a lovely camera, and it's the one that I want to be using all year, as long as nothing goes wrong with it. I really hope nothing goes wrong with this camera, because I don't have gadget insurance for it, so fingers crossed. The next thing, which was kind of just like a spur of the moment purchase, but it's one of the best things that I've brought with me. It is a collapsible cup. I've used this for so many things. Obviously hot drinks. I've used it for food, like a food container when I was on the train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. I've used it to clean my retainer in. Yeah, there's like, oh, drunk wine out of it. So yeah, there's like so many uses for this, and it packs down so small. And it's like really lightweight. So yeah, this is like the best purchase. And then the last thing is a jumper. I have one jumper with me and it's North Face fleece. It's lightweight, it doesn't get all creasy, you can fold it down and squeeze it into your bag. I've worn this on planes. That's kind of the only place, planes and trains, basically where there's like really high aircon. I'll probably use it more when I'm going to colder climates, but for right now, yeah, I just wear it now and then. And then I have my laptop. I wouldn't recommend bringing a laptop unless you know you're going to be using it a lot, because it is obviously added weight. It is over 1 kilo of weight. But it's a MacBook Air, so in terms of laptops, like it's really sleek, and I'm glad I have it. That is this backpack, and I think that's everything, other than the first aid kit and the GoPro. But let me know if you want me to talk about them in a future video. Also, let me know if you want me to ask Richard to come onto my channel and do a video about what he's packed. It's very different. When I was looking at things to pack for traveling, I would go on to like these posts, these blog posts online, and if it was a guy, I feel like there's a lot of things that are missing in guy packing lists that a woman needs to think about. So I hope this was really helpful. I found them so helpful packing videos before I went traveling. I'm actually quite proud of the fact that I'm traveling really with only 2 bags, plus the little bum bag, which I can just fit in like anywhere. Oh, there is one thing that I forgot to talk about that I usually keep in here, and that is just the charger for my laptop as well. Just having 2 bags is actually quite freeing. I've seen quite a few people just while traveling who have like much larger bags than me and Richard do, and they just look really heavy. And I like having one on my back and one on my front rather than all of the weight on my back. And also this is really good just for like day hikes and things like that. In terms of things that I wish that I had that I haven't packed, I think the main thing is the umbrella, but I can buy one here, so it's not the end of the world. Another thing is probably like a few more pairs of underwear. I think it'd be good to have 10 pairs of underwear and then the 2 pairs of period underwear. Other than that, I really don't think I'm missing much. There are things I wish that I had but wouldn't have been realistic, like hair straighteners. I actually really wish that I had a dress or a skirt, but I am intending to buy them. I want to buy a dress or a long skirt, either in Vietnam or Thailand, or maybe Bali. So I'm not too worried that I don't have them right now. When I get to South America, there might be some extra things that I need to buy to keep warm. Depending on what climate I go to, I might need gloves, I might need a warm hat, like a beanie hat. So there's a few extras that I think I'll be able to fit into my bag, but I don't have at the moment because there's no point carrying them around when I don't need them. And worst comes worst, I can always send some clothes home, so that I have room for other things. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying my travel videos that I've been doing recently. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and also a link to my blog where I've written a really detailed blog post about everything I've packed, like an actual packing list of everything that you've seen here, and the quantity of everything and links of where to buy it, because it can sometimes be a bit clearer in a blog post compared to a video. But anyway, I hope this was helpful. Do like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you, goodbye, and I hope to see you again soon. See ya.